like a woman. You might say, I feel like a man. But there's a lot of feelings that I get every single day that are not the right types of feelings. You have a question?
I was just wondering, are we talking about trans people?
Am I talking about trans people? I'm talking about trans and trying to be something that you're not. Talking about the reality of truth, and that truth is absolute.
Sure. I was just saying that I have a lot of trans people who are my friends, and I respect them, and I respect their choice, and I respect their way of living and how they feel about themselves, and I think you should too. I think you should respect the way that they live and the way that you're promoting your words and your perspective of what they are is really harmful and really hurtful to them.
Well, why do you think that me projecting the truth is hurtful? Because it depends on your narrative. If the narrative is that the truth and what's healthy and whole is male and female joining, and I'm projecting what's healthy and whole, and you come along and saying me projecting healthy and whole is harmful, would you say that I should project what's unhealthy and what's unwhole? I should say that it's okay to be confused, it's okay to be unhealthy, it's okay to do things that you can't do? If I were to project that, I would be lying to you and be harming society. So if you're telling me that I'm being hateful for going against the truth, I would say, no, you are being hateful for going against the truth. I respect everybody's choice. You can choose to live right or live wrong. But when you live wrong, you're destroying yourself. And if I love you, I'm going to tell you, if you're smoking your brains out, I respect you. I have friends that smoke. I have friends that sleep around. I have friends with impulses that are wrong. But because I love them, I want to help them. And that's why I tell people the truth. Not because I hate them, because I want to help them. If you don't tell people the truth, you're not a person that actually cares about my life. If there was a fire in the building, would you even tell me there's a fire? Or would you say to me, I respect you for staying in that fire. Stay there, man. It's okay. If you actually care for me, you're going to say, get out of the fire.
Are you going to let people reply?
I'm going to let you reply.
Okay.
Okay? So if you love me, you're going to tell me the truth. So there has to be a truth.
All right. I think my friends are allowed to feel what they feel. I'm not going to get involved with that.
Well, everybody's allowed to feel what they feel. I can feel like raping the world right now. I can feel like killing everybody. I can feel... No, I'm telling you that... No, hold on. You can respond after I finish. Everybody has feelings. I remember I hated some of my teachers. I wanted to punch them in the face. I had the feelings of anger. I've been cheated on by people, and I felt like just taking out my anger and doing something wrong to them.
Right.
But I know that those feelings are not healthy, and I had to hold back my feelings for what is right. Just because you have feelings, it doesn't mean they're healthy.
Right. Are you saying that people that are transsexual are having feelings that aren't right, and therefore they should hide them because they will insult people like you?
No, I don't care if you insult me. I'm saying that just because someone has same-sex attraction or feels this way, it doesn't make it...
You're not only against...
Hold on, let me finish.
No.
So you can okay, if you're going to interrupt me, I can interrupt you. But I'm listening to you. Listen to me.
I'm just asking you a question.
You can ask me after I'm finished. Just because somebody has feelings, it doesn't make it right. You don't have to please me. I mean, this is a free country, free world.
I know.
You can do whatever you want. But 8 times... the LGBT community has 8 to 12 times higher alcohol, higher drug rates, higher suicide rates, more problems than any other community in the planet. Why would I want to promote a lifestyle that has more problems rather than promote a lifestyle that has less problems? I don't want you to have a problem. I want you to be whole. Jesus Christ said, come to me and I will make you whole. You want to live the best life you can live? Then be who God created you to be, not living by your impulses. We all have lusts and emotions that are right and are wrong. Do you agree? Are everything you feel right?
What are you asking? I don't know.
You have feelings sometimes and thoughts. Is every thought and feeling that you have always right? Or is there sometimes some of your thoughts and feelings are wrong?
I have feelings, yes.
Are some of them wrong?
Of course, I have feelings that are right or wrong.
So what if I said to you, you know what, you have wrong thoughts, wrong feelings, but you know what, I respect you, live by your wrong feelings and live by your wrong thoughts. Would that be the acceptable opinion to have? Or would it be better to say, look, you have wrong thoughts and wrong feelings. Let me help you have the right feelings and the right thoughts. Wouldn't that be the better choice to make?
Look, I came to you because you were talking about trans people, and I have a lot of close friends who are trans. And I just wanted to say that they're people just like
Absolutely,
me.
absolutely.
And what they're feeling is completely right and justified. And I agree with them. And I don't think that you should shame them on an open street like this, because I think that's really insulting and really, honestly, I think it's awful the way that you talk about them, because you feel like, oh, it's wrong in the eyes of God, and I guess that's how you feel. But what they feel is that they've been born into the wrong body, and the honest.
So, okay.
No. But the way that you're treating them in front of all these people is awful. Because they're just them being themselves. They're not hurting anyone. They're not harming anyone. And I think that the way that you're shaming them in the street is really, to be honest, awful and hurtful and really, really, really bad.
You repeated yourself twice. So I'm going to tell you, when you do destructive things. No, you said the same thing twice. No, now you're getting aggressive. That's awful. Okay? Now you listen to me now, because I listened to you. And I heard you repeat yourself twice. Okay? What's really awful is when you do things that destroy yourself and you think it's normal. You have a right to agree with whatever you want to agree with. People can have feelings, but like I said before, you admitted you have thoughts that are wrong and feelings that are wrong. Now, that doesn't make it right just because you have thoughts. Just because someone has feelings, it doesn't make their feelings right. If you think that I'm going to stand here and encourage and support something that is not healthy, that is not right, that is contrary to nature, that destroys civilization, I'm not going to do it. And this is not shame. This is actually helping you. I care about every person. I know people that are drug dealers. I know people that are prostitutes. I know people that are in same-sex relationships, bisexual, transgender people.
What do you
and you
think
know what?
Gay people should do?
I know people. I know people that have unhealthy mindset. I'm fine.
I'm just asking you. What do you think?
Okay, well, I'm here. You can be here. You can walk on by too.
Honestly,
so what I'm saying is, I know a lot of people in life. It doesn't mean just because you're here in this world that every choice you make is right. Because if that's what you think, if you think everybody should be just respected, then why are you so angry with me?
I'm not angry.
Well, you are angry. You just said what I'm saying is very, very awful. Very, very awful. No, if your judgment, I can just project that back on you and say your judgment is very, very awful. What's wrong with my beliefs?
I'm just asking you, what do you think gay people should do?
What I think gay people need to do, like any person with impulses that don't line up with nature, they need to come back to God and be born again. People said that they have things that are born with them. 90% of every person in the LGBT community, when I speak with them in private, say they were sexually abused.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you, if I told you that I was gay, that I am in love with a girl, and I've been in love with a girl for several years, and I love her, and I think she's beautiful and funny, and we have the best relationship ever, what would you say to me, huh?
I would say I'm in love with a man. I'm in love with Jesus.
Right?
So you're in love with a girl? Wonderful. I'm in love with my sisters. I'm in love with my brothers.
No,
I'm in love with Jesus. But
okay.
when it comes to sex,
yes,
you don't put a penis in a waste receptacle.
You don't put a what?
You don't put a male body part in that which is excreting waste. It's not meant for that.
If I have sex with a girl, what would you say?
Well, you can. You can play around. You can lick people. You can try to do things, but it doesn't fit, does it? You have a vagina that something has to come inside. Now, you can go outside, but if you want to get inside, yeah, you're going to use your fingers. Your fingers have pleasure functions. You see, it doesn't work. A puzzle, in order for you to get the right picture, requires a male and a female. Most lesbians that I know end up getting dildos and a dildo is a male anatomy. So what that tells me is that your sexual function is supposed to be between a male and a female. You can do things opposite, but you're still going to have to use either a finger pretending it's a penis or a dildo pretending it's a penis. Why pretend? Why don't you just get the real thing, which is the male and female, because that's when the two become one. That's when the puzzle actually fits. Yes. God made them male and female. You have a right to love anybody, but there is a right way to have sex and a wrong way to have sex. That's why we preach marriage. We don't preach sexual partnerships with people random, because it breaks hearts, it spreads disease, and it's not the right way to have sex. Marriage is the right way to have sex between a male and a female. This is how God designed it. Doesn't matter how much you want to spin it and do it the way you want, it still doesn't work. You're going to have to, when you have sex, it's supposed to be a mutual thing. Now, you can play with you can use your finger and give somebody an orgasm by playing with their finger, but at the end of the day, it's only that person getting it. You can put two vaginas together, but it doesn't fit. So then you're going to have to take a dildo. You see what I mean? You can take your tongue and kiss someone's vagina, but it's only one person, one. But the Bible wants two people to enjoy. And that's why the two become one. It's a male and a female. Yes, you can answer that.
So you're totally and utterly against gay sex?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby. The Bible says that God made them male and female. Now,
if I seek, I will find you. If I